Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in today's reading, and I'll be using the Universal Weights deck as well as the Starseed Oracle deck in today's reading. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not. But let's find out what messages come through for today's reading and what energies you may be dealing with. So the first card that came out is the Five of Wands. So that could be showing a fire sign that you could be dealing with. So Sagittarius, an Aries, or even a Leo. The next card we have is the Magician. So the Magician can also show Gemini energy. And finally we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles could be dealing with earth energy, so a Virgo, a Taurus, or even a Capricorn. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so over here with the Five of Swords in the reverse, that is all about having some kind of a regret and desire to really get back together and be able to fix something that may have been broken and wanting to come to a compromise. So with that energy, it could be possible that perhaps you may be embodying this energy, but it could be about somebody else that wants to reach out to you, perhaps wants to be able to get back together with you, wants to discuss maybe being able to come to a compromise in order to fix things where perhaps in the past there may have been a lot of conflict, there may have been some kind of a rupture to perhaps a relationship. It could have been about somebody who may have been very difficult to work with, that may have caused you a lot of trouble, and that's energy of really wanting to have an open dialogue. So this could be someone reaching out to you on this day. This could be some communication that meets you regarding some kind of past conflict or past challenge that you may have gone through before. And this looks like it's somebody who is willing to make an offer for there to be some kind of a settlement between the two of you, so that you can come to an agreement whereby it does not mean that you have to split. Because this person seems like they may not be in a place where they are ready to let you go or to really let go of this relationship. Perhaps they want to still have it. Perhaps they were benefiting from it. Perhaps they remember the good times, but they don't want things to end as a separation. It's all about them wanting really some forgiveness. So it could be about them wanting your forgiveness, or it could even be about perhaps you wanting to get somebody else's forgiveness. But that's all about wanting to reconcile with that Five of Swords energy. And then with the Five of Wands energy, that is pretty much the opposite kind of energy, because the Five of Wands is really showing a lot of challenging moments. This is showing a lot of fighting going on, disagreements, misunderstanding, a lot of clashing. So these people are really fighting and going into some kind of a battle because they're not really listening to each other. They could be really being overly defensive. They could be really in their ego, and that is why there's so much challenge and tension that's going on. This is very aggressive energy. So it's possible that this could be showing that past energy that may have occurred between perhaps you and somebody that you're in relationship with, or maybe it is just about somebody somebody that you may be working with, but this is all about really being at odds with the people around you. And then with that, so it could be also being stimulated by a perceived lack of control, somebody wanting to fight to gain the control and get the upper hand with that Five of Wands energy. And then with the Magician card, that is a card that is all about being able to have a lot of control and being able to be in very manifesting states. It's all about being able to get that inspiration. So it's about creative energy. So you could possibly be getting this inspiration to perhaps break free from this group or whatever this dynamic of this Five of Wands, where there's a lot of conflict, a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulty, and break through and really pave a way for yourself, because with this card, it's showing that you have everything you need to be able to do that. You have the willpower, you have the ability to pursue a path on your own. Any kind of creation that you may want to really bring into fruition for yourself, you're able to manifest that. You have everything that you need. You have all the resources. You have everything that may be required in order to move in that direction. That is what the Magician is showing. So it's also a lot of power that you possess, even if you don't recognize it or feel like it's there. This Magician card is confirmation that you have everything you need to be able to make that creation into a reality and to really manifest what you desire. You have the skills, you have the resources, and so it's all about, it's really a message that's kind of advising you to take action and to act upon that desire that you may have, which is really in opposite to that Five of Wands energy, which is showing a little bit of a lack mentality where everybody has to fight as if things are running out or there's not enough for everybody. With that Magician card, it's confirmation that you have what you need and you can move in that direction on your own. It's all about getting started and taking action on what you want. And then with that Seven of Pentacles energy, so the Seven of Pentacles is all about hard work, but in the reverse, it can also be about really kind of being unsatisfied with the results of something or the work that you need to put into something and not having the interest or that will to really continue working hard in that. And it's possible that with the Seven of Pentacles energy, that could be the energy that is reflecting how you handle that Five of Wands conflicts that comes through. Perhaps you're tired of it and you are perhaps over it with that Seven of Wands energy. It's possible that you're not seeing the value or the worth of investing your time in that situation. You're not seeing the payouts. You're not seeing how it's going to be serving you, and you may be making the decision to really walk away from that. It could have been super challenging and you may be really starting to see that it's not worth it with that Seven of Pentacles energy. That can even also be showing up as perhaps your work, your job. So all about really looking at the hard work that you have put in and invested and really seeing that it's not paying out in a way that is in balance with the amount of effort that's going into it, and being able to make that decision to walk away from something. And it could be a very difficult decision, but you may be really feeling it at this time that it is not worth continuing with. And with that Five of Wands energy, it could even be bringing out negative feelings, and it's unfulfilling with that Seven of Pentacles energy too. So with that Magician card, it's all about being able to make that decision to walk in that direction, even if it means having to have a lot of faith. But that is a card that's really confirming your ability to be able to step into the unknown and to create what you would like for yourself. You have that ability. The Magician card is showing you possessing a lot of power to be able to manifest that creation. And with that Five of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck, it's possible that perhaps these people don't want to let you go, or perhaps it's like when you are getting ready to leave, that is when somebody perhaps is suddenly able to recognize your value and wants you to come back or wants to try harder. But with that Magician card, that is also confirmation that you don't need to give into that conflict, that rivalry. It's not an energy that you need to entertain. You have everything it takes to break out on your own and also to really be successful in whatever it is that you are pursuing or you're desiring. You have all the skills, you have all the resources, and you're able to really pave a way for yourself with that Magician card. Okay, so let's find out what message a Starseed Oracle deck has for you. So the card that came out is this card over here, and it says, nourish your garden. Oh, so it says water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Okay, so with that message, I'm really getting the message again that perhaps this may be a long time coming. It could be about you being able to break into a path in a new direction, perhaps, and it's all about you being able to have the self-assurance and being able to have that self-confidence as well. With water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest in that message, I'm really getting the message that this could be about you being encouraged to be able to embrace that self-love, that sense of self outside of this group. It could be about the focus being more so on self on this day, as opposed to perhaps the efforts that go into a group and what it requires to make it work. This could be a day where it's a message about independence and being able to walk in a direction, even if it is on your own. This is all about you having that power, that willpower, and that ability, and being very capable to be able to move in that direction, even if it is on your own. So with that Magician card, I'm really seeing you being able to be successful in this path that you may be paving, or this creation that you may be desiring to bring into, to manifest. And I'm really seeing you being able to really turn the other cheek to conflict, to difficulties, to the negative, and being able to move in a light that is more fulfilling for yourself. And you're able to really focus your energy and concentrate more so on self on this day. With the Magician, that's all about focus and concentration as well. So it could be another message about being able to really bring that energy of focus and concentration back onto self on this day, as opposed to this energy that is very aggressive and heavy with that Five of Wands energy, where this is a group that may be bringing about a lot of negativity. This is all about being able to go back to self and really pave a way in a direction where it may be just for you. So with that Magician card, this shows a lot of control. So you could have more control on that path, because it is a path that you are starting. This is a vision of your own. This is your own creation. And it looks like you can be very successful. The Magician card is really reiterating that message of being able to just go for it and take action in what you desire. You have all that you need, and to really be able to get started. So with that water your garden, it could be also about being able to let go of the pressure that comes with working in a group with a lot of people who may be out for their own best interest. There's a lot of ego that comes out with that Five of Wands energy. And this is all about being able to really bring that focus back to self. And I'm seeing the other people really wanting to reach out to you, perhaps once they see you walking away, the kind of success that can come with you being able to really believe in yourself and then move into that direction by yourself and manifest that creation, could be causing the other people to really, perhaps they may be calling you, they may be regretful, they may want to have a piece of the pie and they want to compromise. And I'm really seeing this being a direction that may be really paying off a whole lot better than perhaps this unsatisfying kind of group that you may have been involved in with that Five of Wands energy. So it could also be about making the most of your time and your resources. Okay, well, that is all I have for you for today's reading, Sagittarius. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you in tomorrow's reading. Bye, Sagittarius.